Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. And, of course, we are back here with Zanin and Vet. And Zanin has a little bit of a new look, as you can see. I changed around, like, one armor piece. It wasn't a really big deal, but yeah, it kind of was. But anyway, as you can see here, we have also changed our lightsabers around a little bit. I am using a black-white or white-black or something or other crystal in each of them. And yes, we've changed our armor set as well. I did have to remod it anyway, so I thought to myself, yeah, well, whatever. Let's just go with something else. And this is the second power security station, apparently, because obviously we have to run around here. And I still have Jeff, because I can't get rid of Jeff, can I? No, I really can't. I feel like getting rid of Jeff would have been absolute sacrilege, so yeah, we are just going to be sticking with him for the remaining parts of our story here. So let's just take out these droids, and we do have a bunch of power stations in our view right now, and it's actually kind of easy, this mission. I actually was not anticipating it to be that easy, but obviously there is an elite unit right here, so I suppose we do have a little bit of a problem, but I suppose it shouldn't be too bad. Now do bear in mind that the set I'm using is Darth Mar's set, and well, he's actually a Sith Juggernaut, so us using this is kind of it's okay. It's fine. It's okay, but obviously we are a Sith Marauder, so yes. I actually don't know of any Sith Marauders actually in the game, and I don't know of them actually being represented, unless I'm obviously not remembering them, because there must be someone that uses dual-wielding lightsabers, but I can't think of it right now, which is kind of weird. It's absolutely very, very weird in actual fact, so it's kind of a bit strange, but we have eliminated the last fellow here, and we will be able to... oh no. We're going to have to kill these, aren't we? Yep, there we go. Of course. Okay, well, at least that is going to allow us to destroy the third security station, which is absolutely fine. And I actually really like fighting. I actually really like fighting with this class, I gotta say. Usually, if I am playing with a class that I didn't really like the gameplay of, which has actually not happened. I actually really enjoy all of the classes. But obviously you do have your favorites. You do have your favorites, and this is definitely one of them. I actually really like the rage sort of resource building of it all, and I just like how we can just continually fight over and over and over and over. Whereas the other classes, they don't really allow you to do that as much. Obviously with the Jedi Guardian, with Zaylan, we still had a similar thing where it was force power or something along those lines instead of rage, but it was a little bit different in the way that it dealt with things, because obviously we were playing a tank more often than not, and the tank obviously had extremely bad damage, but Zanin is completely different, where he has really good damage. So yeah, I guess that's basically all I had to say on that matter, but I really do like the gameplay with the Sith Marauder. And obviously with Zaylan it was a little bit different, because we did take a lot of time to kill anything unless we had a damage companion, but it was actually kind of nice to have a damage companion instead of a healing one, or a necessity to have a healing one, shall we say. So, let us now speak to Master Tims once again.
I have returned, Jedi. The power stations are down.
Great. With the force field down, we should be able to break the door open. On 3. 1, 2, 3! Well done, Sith. Now, before you think to fight me, I suggest you look at the computers in here. I'd say they've seen better days. Still smoking. I wonder who could have destroyed them.
Do you expect me to believe that Lord Melicost did that?
Luckily, he wasn't that smart. No, my friend, I destroyed them. I did it to make sure no one else sent by Darth Barris could succeed. That is, after you and I stopped Lord Melicost. Now, I'm the only one who knows where to go. Our goals are one, even if our motives vary. I suggest a partnership.
I have no quarrel with you, Tims. Let's work together.
How unexpectedly amiable. Still, maybe a bit of caution. All I'll tell you is that we're headed for deep prison. The exact location of Darth Ekkage's cell remains my secret. In good faith, I'll point you to her assassins. You can make sure they remain locked up while I get access to the deep prison.
For the time being, I won't cut you open.
I'm thankful. You'll see, it makes sense to do it this way. You might get the assassins to back down without a fight. Me? Not so much. Here are the coordinates. Holo me when you're done, and we'll get together and face the Darths. It really will take both of us.
Well, I'm not entirely sure if it will take both of us, but I will work with him for now, because he does have, of course, all of the information that we require, and that is a very, very smart thing to do, isn't it? A very clever thing for him to do that, so that it prevents us from killing him, obviously, because what would stop us otherwise? Anyway, it seems as though we have to take a transport, so I am going to be heading on over there, and we'll be locating the assassins soon. Alright, so we have arrived in the maximum security access pod place thing, and I actually did advance in level to 41 through exploration, hilariously enough. Anyway, we are now going to be speccing our utility point in something, but I don't actually know what. Probably this. I like moving relatively fast, but also this reduces damage taken from area effects by 30%, increases internal and elemental damage reduction by 5%, which is actually pretty amazing, in my opinion. Now, Bloodthirst would also be pretty cool, because that generates 12 rage when activated. Obviously, I don't actually use Bloodthirst as far as I'm aware. Do I? Do I actually use it? I actually don't know. I don't think so. I use Berserk and Force Scream, Massacre, things like that. I don't actually use that. So I'm going to go with the speed increase so that I can move around a little bit faster while I'm in combat, because this obviously only helps while I'm in combat, because otherwise I'm using Sprint. So don't really think that that's going to help me too much otherwise, but moving from target to target is actually kind of good, and I don't really mind about the damage reduction so much, because it's only 30%, and anything that can happen is going to be healed by Vet anyway, so it's not necessary for me to go for anything like that. So I think that's fine, and also we are going to be gaining another point anyway, so we can obviously spend the other point in the alternate skill, and that's going to be at 49, so yes, by the time that happens, I guess the story will almost be over, but the fact is, anyway, that, yes, I think its movement speed's pretty good, anyway. Keep us a little bit more mobile and less reliant on Force Charge, which obviously is quite annoying to have to wait for the cooldown of anyway. Alright, well, the bonus mission was reasonably easy, apart from this one fellow that obviously took a little bit of time to die. He was over there. He's a field cannoneer, in actual fact. Anyway, we have some assassins here, and I actually don't know how we're going to deal with these.
A Sith approaches. I sense hostility. Your rescue has been sniffed out, Imperial.
Men, lock and load. We got company.
Stay your triggers, Imperial. I want to know what this one intends.
My authority comes from the highest station. I am the Emperor's wrath.
There is truth in your words. I can feel it, but I sense hostility toward my mistress, Darth Ekkage.
Your mistress and her brother, Barriss, openly defy the Emperor. They and everyone aligned with them must perish.
Then I break my alliance with the offenders. My fellow infiltrators and I pledge our support to you and the Emperor. We will slaughter these commandos and then free our remaining brothers.
A wise decision. We welcome your allegiance.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. You're not really going to slaughter us, are you?
No, not really. My fellows, we are not only free of these cells, we have been liberated from the rule of Darth Ekkage. We will not interfere when you face Darth Ekkage, my lord. You have my word.
You will be summoned. Be ready to serve the Emperor.
We will answer that call. May your strength surge when you face the Mistress.
Oh, I like it. I like it. That was very amusing as well, because the lead commando there said, "You're not really going to slaughter us, are you?" And I mean, why would the Sith be joking about that? I don't even know. But anyway, that was very, very cool, because, again, we used our brains and did not go just for the dark side option. I think that is very cool. I like that. Anyway, let's use our personal holocommunicator and see who is on the other end. Probably Master Tim's.
Tim's here.
Darth Ekige's assassins have been dealt with. Have you managed to accomplish your part?
Well, yes and no. I found a route into the deep prison, but it was a struggle, and unfortunately the way collapsed behind me. Bad luck, that. You'll have to find a different route to this level.
Leave that to me.
Didn't think I needed to hold your hand. Sending the coordinates for our rendezvous. From there, it's quick to Darth Ekige's cell. Good luck, Sith. I hope you make it. Can't really do this alone.
Wait a minute. Did he actually do that? Did he collapse the rocks behind him in that tunnel? I'm pretty sure he did, because he's trying to slow us down. He wants to... What is his game, though? What is his game? Is he actually trying to help us, or is he actually just... is he searching for his own end? Is he trying to do something without us? I'm not entirely sure, but maybe he's just trying to ensure that he actually lives through the confrontation. Perhaps that is what he is trying to do, so he needs a little bit of time to get ready for that situation to occur. But anyway, I apparently need to now... I need to head on again to another transport. Well, that's gonna be great. Okay, so I've just entered the phase, and this datapad glows softly and flickers to life when you pick it up. Sith, I regret that I am unable to rendezvous. I intercepted a communication from Lord Malakost. His forces have done something or other, and I will attempt to head them off, but you must proceed immediately. Darth Ekige is in cell block 77Z. Lord Malakost has already arrived there. If I survive, I will join you. It amuses me to think you'll be happy to see me. Good luck. Well, that was very fast. I don't think anyone would be able to actually say all of that out loud before it headed on to the next thing, which is kind of amusing, I've got to say, but I suppose it's okay. We're going to be making our way through all of these enemies here. Of course, we have... Whoa, that was some good damage. And we do have a bonus mission, too. Alright, so the bonus mission has been completed, and I eliminated all of the assassins and various Malakost forces along the way. So, we are now going to enter the room and, I suppose, meet Darth Ekige at last.
My lord, you are freed.
Rage. Wrath. Vengeance. I've been dormant too long. I need outlets. Had my brother sent anyone else, I would destroy them for practice. Why did it take Barra so long to discover Belsavis? He must be getting weak.
Barras has ascended to the Dark Council, and with your help, will soon be named the voice of the Emperor.
If my dear brother has everything under control, then where are my assassins?
I sent my commandos to release them. What do you sense?
Before you arrived here, I sensed my assassins being freed. And then, someone turned their hearts against me.
That someone is me.
Malakost, you incompetent. You've been followed. Prove your worth as we deal with this intruder, or I will kill you after all.
I should kill you simply for being Barris's stooge. Malakost, you have one chance to live. Get out of here now.
It's you! I thought Darth Barras destroyed you. My loyalty stops just shy of forfeiting my life. If I die, either way, That's my cue to leave.
Go. You're not worthy of the effort. It would seem this intruder is, however. Now, exactly who are you?
He's with me, Ekage.
Nomenkar's sad little whelp. This just gets better and better. If you're aligned with this Jedi, you are a fool and a traitor.
I am the Emperor's wrath, unleashed by his hand, and the Emperor has marked you and your brother as enemies.
So, the Emperor's hand now works with the Jedi. No wonder my brother defies the Emperor. Barriss will be declared the voice of the Emperor. Then he and I shall dominate the Empire. I'm not going to miss that. You and I are on opposite sides of destiny. So I'm just going to kill you now.
We fight together, Sith.
Oh, well, there we go. I don't think she really knows what's actually going on. I mean, she's been apparently imprisoned for decades or maybe even centuries, I have no idea, but I think that she doesn't really know her brother as well as she may think. But, well, it seems like we have to eliminate her, and I was hoping that maybe we could do some jiggery-pokery and try and get her to betray him or something, but it doesn't seem like that will be the case.
Have my powers waned as I languished here?
I am your better. Pretend otherwise. Your heart knows the truth.
I'll never understand the pleasure your kind gets from rubbing it in. Before you get any creative ideas, my friend, help me reseal Darth Ekage in her cell.
I suppose I can do that.
Great. I'll fuse the locks and make sure she never gets out. We both achieve our goals. Now, what's to be between us? Do we part as friends or as enemies?
We fight the same foe. Perhaps when this war is over, we will talk.
I'll look forward to the opportunity. Good luck to you, Sith.
You just let him go? Are you getting soft in your old age?
There was a time I didn't need a reason to kill a Jedi. It seems that's changed. Now, we return to the ship and inform the Hand that the deed is done.
Oh, well, there we go. There's going to be an uproar, isn't there? There's going to be an uproar in many of your hearts right there because of many decisions being made, but I actually think that was cool. I like that. I like that ending quite a bit. I could have killed her. Could have maybe even forced Tims to kill her. I maybe could have... what else? I could have killed him, couldn't I? I could have attacked him. Could have threatened him, I suppose. But for the most part, I actually really like that ending. So, next time we are going to be interacting with our holoterminal. And with that, I thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.